the last one. The way just flies off like that. No, yeah, I would be like shitting myself. Hey, what's up, you guys? Me, Tristan, and welcome back to another pop culture movie review video. And I'm also going to have a reaction at the very end to a really great scene from this movie for those of you guys that like the more daily reaction component to my videos. And today is going to be Conjuring Rites. I saw this in theaters, and me and all of my homies definitely agree this was one of the best horror films in this universe. It was Conjuring number 9 in the franchise. Some reasons I loved it were the family value aspect. So Judy actually joins her parents and like becomes a part of the family business. Some reasons why I really love the film. First is the family aspect. So Judy really struggles with her psychic abilities in the beginning of the film. As I've discussed previously, I do believe in like certain psychic or other abilities, especially because in missing children's cases, they have helped a lot. And so maybe if you only believe in science, like you might think about it as heightened intuition, really heightened intuition, which I think is definitely possible. So Judy learns to trust that part of herself and joins her family business with Ed and Lorraine Warren. And so I really love the family aspect to it. I love the scariness of it. When me and my friends Robert and Christian, Robert, Nico, he has like 2 names, were leaving the movie theater and there was an ambulance outside because it was that scary. Somebody in our audience actually called it. I'm pretty sure they were fine. We even did a little prayer for them, so I'll insert a clip of that right here for you all.
Exactly.
Fuck you. Yeah, so somebody had a heart attack because it was that scary. Yeah, so we just saw like the horror movie, and we do hope that guy's okay. We definitely like pray for him, hope he's doing good, and he probably is, honestly, because I thought I saw that fool sitting outside talking to the paramedics, but it was a good movie. But overall, I loved this film. And this was based on a real life case that took place in Pennsylvania, 1973. Some details from the Conjuring Rites movie clip keep moving that we're going to be reacting to. And again, the Conjuring Rites came out in 2025. It has a frightening message to it. So the clip itself serves as a promotional piece featuring Patrick Wilson as Ed Warren. I really love Patrick Wilson in his role. It was in one of the Conjurings. He did a cover to an Elvis Presley song to sort of comfort the family that was being haunted. And ever since then, I absolutely loved him as an actor, and then also just him in this role. I've talked a lot about how I love how Judy and Lorraine Warren's kind demeanor and kind face is so well done in terms of casting and adding humanity to juxtapose the horror that is in the Conjuring franchise. But I haven't really discussed the dad, but I love Ed Warren. He really is that sort of just warm, strong, and also he physically appears strong and warm as well. And you do need that type of father figure, especially to protect and provide that sort of like comfort to when Lorraine, it's just too much for her, because a lot of the movie, Ed is her only partner, but now at least they have Judy. But even there were at times the haunting was too much for both of them, so Ed is able to usually step in. This scene really frustrates me because the dad just cannot listen to instructions. The dad of the family that's being haunted, let me clarify. He can't listen to instructions. Him and Ed are carrying this haunted mirror. If I'm not mistaken, Ed is telling him, don't look around, don't look at the ghosts, and this fool looks at the ghosts. And then I believe he drops the mirror or something, it lands on his foot, something crazy. I don't fully remember this scene, so much was happening, as does in these scary movies. But yeah, the dad frustrated me. He couldn't listen to directions. I also hated that he could not take his family out of this house. Like, dang, I think there was like over 10 people in this house. Not a single one of them had a friend that's like, you know what, you could crash with me. You know what, like, we'll figure this out. Like, come on, like, no garages, nothing. They couldn't figure anything out. Like, like the churches couldn't provide like shelter for a little bit. Like, come on, like they had to stay there. It was really frustrating to me. I just feel like somebody could have figured out a way for them to leave, unless it was just a complete no way to leave, dead end. But I guess, I don't know. Is that a hole in the plot? You guys let me know. Comment down below. So the dad frustrated me for those two reasons. But Ed as a dad, and the actor who plays Ed I really love, and I really like him in the Conjuring universe. So this is going to really focus, this scene that we're going to be reacting to is going to really focus on family fear. The clip likely emphasizes the family's fear and the ongoing struggle against the demonic entity, which I'm going to discuss more in the movie review portion, this demonic entity, which is central to the theme of the movie. So this demonic entity, and I'm going to give my movie review on why I really love the Conjuring writers, the Conjuring universe. It actually connects to the very first Conjuring film, that mirror demon, and now we get to see her return. So it's almost like the story's coming full circle, and I love when writers are able to do that. Furthermore, the backstory to this demon is really, really cool. So the old lady that lives in this mirror, this really scary old lady, is actually a deceased wife to a very wealthy farmer who like owned acres and acres of land. And the home that the family that's being haunted in Pennsylvania, the home that it's built on is his farmland. And I guess their basement is where this wife was unalived. And the reason she was unalived is because she was cheating on her man. Yup. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was insane to me. There's a point in the movie where Lorraine is literally reliving the wife getting chased through the basement. And it is wild, you guys. Like, I love when they can give stories life like that. And I really like it because I actually write a horror comic book. One of my horror titles is called The Farmer, with the F word that I can't say on YouTube too many times. But he's actually morally ambiguous. I like to think that he's a hero. The farmer and the Conjuring in this story is 100% like evil, evil, evil. So yeah, and his wife, the old lady, she's the one that is haunting the mirror. And yeah, I think that's it for my movie review portion. Before we get into this reaction, as always, make sure you guys join my 100% free VIP email list to my online streetwear fashion store. You guys just type in the email list down below your email, and then I'll be able to notify you guys about 1 to 2 times a week when I add a new streetwear fashion item to our shop. It ends up being really worth it for you guys because a lot of times my best-selling products, which have been pop culture inspired in the past, do sell out by the time the general public sees them on my TristanHuntCA.com website, on my YouTube channel, or on my Instagram store. So the best way that you guys can avoid that issue is by joining that email list and by buying items that you like as soon as you see them. And right now, because we're in October/fall time, we do have a lot of horror inspired merch, from Nightmare on Elm Street to Ghostface from the Scream franchise to a Toy Scary shirt that includes inspired characters like Saw, like what's that one from Goosebumps? Slappy the Ghost. I thought that shirt was sick because it brought together like a real R-rated horror film and then more like a children's horror genre and like fused it into one. So I really love that shirt. So you guys could check all of that Halloween merch out. We might have very few left of a Chucky Streetwear pink shirt, and then Casper, and then Ghostbusters inspired wear, but you guys just go check all those out. And with that, let's start finally reacting to the Conjuring Last Rites movie clip 2025. Keep moving.
Is it just me, or does it feel like it's getting heavier?
So this is the dad of the family in The Conjuring, and yeah, so Ed is about to give him explicit instructions, and he does not follow.
It is. Sometimes these things could be stubborn.
And the writers know how to get you. The way the writers, the sound, everyone comes together to create these beautiful scenes in horror that make the audience experience heart race and all these things is so cool.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Do you guys hear that heartbeat in the background? I might have to add that when I read my comic book. it's unraveling. That would scare the fuck out of me.
Keep moving.
See, if Ed says keep moving, I would obey. Like I would just start following orders, but the dad does not do that.
We're almost there.
Even Ed's like, frick, man, when it gets untied. That's the last one. The way just flies off like that. No, yeah, I would be like shitting myself.
Don't look at it.
Ooh, she's right there. You guys see her? I paused it at the worst time. But yeah, see, if Ed says don't look, like I would just be looking at Ed or looking somewhere else. But nope, he wants to look right there.
Look at it. She's with us. Jack, it's just us. She's here. I saw her. Look.
See, she's not there. You need to listen to Ed.
It's just us. She's here.
This is what happens when you guys don't listen to experts, see?
Jack, focus on what you're doing. I saw her. She's here. Jack, watch where you're going.
Fool, he even looked up there and she wasn't there no more. So if she's not up there, she's not there. And look, he's about to trip. I feel bad for Ed. Look at him literally having to pick up the slack of what the dad dropped. For those of you guys that want to know the ending of that, it falls on his freaking ankle, bro. All right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my movie review to The Conjuring Last Rites, as well as my reaction to the movie clip Keep Moving from their 2025 The Conjuring Last Rites horror film. It might still be in theaters if you guys want to check it out, or you guys could check it out on some streaming service, I'm sure. Make sure you guys join that email list to my online streetwear fashion store. Pick up some of my horror comics, and make sure you read some comic books today, and I'll see you guys in my next one.